Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe button and click on the notification bell beside it. Hello guys, there are three ways in which you can hem your circle skirt. One way is to use a bias tape. This is a circle skirt that I cut out. As you can see here, this is a circle skirt. So all I'm going to do is, this is the wrong side of my fabric and this is the right side. So what I'm going to, this bias tape, it is, I think from here to here, like this is ½ inch, and they folded in quarter. So I'll take one side like this of this folded part, this crease. I'll follow this crease line, this folded line inside. I'll place it on my fabric like this and sew on the crease line. I will make sure my stitch will not pass this crease line. I can sew before it on it, but not after it. I'll just place this on the right side of my fabric and stitch it round. I finished stitching my bias tape round. As you can see here, I stitch it round my circle skirt. So the next thing is, this my sewing allowance. I'll make sure that it is under the other quarter inch that is folded in on my bias. Then I'll take my bias, flip it inside and go and top stitch round. That is just it. I'll go and top stitch round. I will open up my bias this way, place this other quarter like this, and flip the bias inside. After flipping inside, I'll now top stitch it down. I'll sew it down. You just it on how to hem your circle skirt, but I'm going to stop here. As you can see, I use black thread, so you guys will see what I did very well. I'm going to lose this back. Use a matching color of thread when sewing your own. This is because it's a tutorial. So this is just it on how to use bias to hem a circle skirt. This is another circle, though a bigger one, a wider one. I'm going to gather it. So another method is you serge or overlock the edge of your fabric. After overlocking, you will now take it to your machine, fold in a bit, maybe like quarter inch, and you'll be sewing. And as you are sewing, just try and be pushing the fabric forward. Don't drag it backward. Be pushing it forward and be sewing. Let me show us that. I will fold a bit like quarter inch like this inside. After folding it inside, I'll now start sewing. I folded once. Note, I folded once. So I'll just stitch it down. But don't drag it. If you can be pushing it forward, do that, so that your flare will be folding itself for you to sew. So all I need to do is to stitch round and be pushing it. You see the way I'm pushing it forward like this? I'll be pushing it forward. I'll be pushing it forward while sewing. Here is it. I don't want to go far. I'm using a contrasting color of thread. I'm still going to lose this. So after serging or overlocking the rough edge of your fabric, you just fold it once and you stitch it down. You can do this using like quarter of an inch, and as you are sewing, be pushing your fabric forward. As you are pushing it forward, this other side will be folding itself for you. So this is how the one with overlocked edge look like. And the third method is this is the half circle skirt that I cut the other time. This is the hem, the lower part. This is the right side and this is the wrong side. I'm going to take this to my machine and fold in 1/4 inch and fold it again with another 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch. It's easier when you fold quarter. So as I'm sewing, if there is excess, I'll be putting small pleats. As you can see, I folded like 1/4 inch and another like 1/4 inch, and I'm going to sew it round. So if the flare is not growing, all you need to do is to put small pleats. I'll be pushing it forward like I did for the one with overlocked edge, and so for it to relax. Just take your time. This is it's easy. I finished hemming the 180 skirt, but maybe because this is 180, I was not really having difficulty while I was doing my rolled hem. It's just a place here that I put small pleat. But take note, this pleat is not on the outside. It's not showing. If you can see very well, it is not showing on the outside that I put pleat. Is only on the inside. So my sewing allowance, I'll just take small and fold it on top of each other. That is what I meant by small pleat. So as you can see here, I've hemmed it round and it is looking nice. I wish I had difficulty so you guys can learn from it. But what I mean by small pleat is, if as you are sewing it is not relaxing or it is not folding in, all you have to do is to push this your sewing allowance like this. You push it inside and put small pleat, just small on the allowance. It won't show on the outside. You just take it like this and pleat it inside. Make sure this edge is smooth and you sew it down. You sew the pleat down. It won't show on the outside that you pleated, and try and make sure that this place is smooth. That's just it on how to hem flare.